This is Tony from Creative Chica Halls and Crafts, and today I have a little project share. I made Phoebe like a little photo album, like a little memory keepsake photo album for her. But before I get started, I just want to send out some prayers for Frugal J on Wednesday, November the 16th. I believe they said it was like at 9:36. It's on her community wall. Her precious son Joel passed away. Now, oh my gosh, that like hit me like a ton of bricks, guys, because I was hoping that he was going to get better. I have followed her all through, her heartaches these past 8 months. I believe it's been 8 months actually since this happened. He was in a horrible, it was a motorbike, dirt bike. I don't know what it was, but he had an accident. He had traumatic brain injury. Now, he lives up in Chicago. She lived in Florida. She left her home in Florida to be with her son. And I don't blame her. I would have done the same thing. But Frugal J, her name is Jeanette, but everybody calls her J. She is like one tough lady. I mean, I understand, I've always sympathized with her, because my son passed away, and then I hear about her son, and I feel so bad about him. But she has been through a lot these last 8 months, and she has been by her son's side, every day. She moved up there. She got her a job also to help out with expenses. And now she is requesting, she does have a GoFundMe for funeral expenses now for her precious son. So if y'all have it in your heart to go to her GoFundMe and, like if you have any extra to spare, you will be blessed for it. So, yeah, my heart goes out to her. I'm just so sad. I'm just so sad. And, yeah, it's very heartbreaking. And, I'm sending love and prayers for comfort to the whole family because, Joel, he also has 2 young children, a boy and a girl. And I just pray that God and Joel watches over them and keeps them safe and, is their guardian angel. As what we did with our son, Anthony, we prayed that he would be our guardian angel, and he has been. He really, really has. In many situations, he has been our guardian angel. So if y'all can just say a prayer for the family, go over there and show her some love on her channel. In her channel, and I will link it in my description box below. In her channel below, it has the GoFundMe. She also has a Cash App if you want to contribute some kind of money to help out the family. And go over on her community wall, and it will tell you all about Joel as far as what happened, that he passed away and he gained his wings, and it's just so heartbreaking. So prayers out to you, Frugal J. We love you and we are here for you. So anyway, guys, so last night, I just found out about yesterday, and my bestie Kimmy, she messaged me and told me, and I said, what? I said, oh no. So so I started putting Phoebe's photo album together, and I was crying, because lately it's just been one thing after another, and it's just, losing my son was terrible, but then after that, losing my little dog was bad. So my husband was telling me last night, he goes, we need to try to find you a little dog pretty soon, because he knows that, I need a little companion here. All of my children are grown. This was my baby. I took care of her. Oh my gosh, I took care of her so much. And she was treated like a little princess, I tell you that much. But I do feel the need to, have another little dog. I'm going to do a lot of things different if I do. I want to try to have a rescue, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't know. But he said, we'll look into seeing about, going to the SPCA and places like that and see about, if we can find you a little, we prefer a little female chihuahua, of course, because, We've had male chihuahuas in the past, but oh my gosh, it was like I love them and stuff, but man, they just mark their territory everywhere. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't get a male. It's just your preference. But so anyway, so this is a little booklet that I bought. It's a little photo album I bought at Dollar Tree, and it had flowers and stuff on it. Well, I said, well, and this was like the last one there, so I said, well, dang it. But I kind of liked it because it had like an opening in the front to put her picture, so that's what I did. So what I did was I just took it and I spray painted it pink. Now, I know that it looks like some of it's fallen or coming off here, but that's okay. Anyway, so I went around her picture with the little halfbacks from Dollar Tree. Of course, this one's out of, it's kind of like crooked. But then again, that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It doesn't really have to be perfect. I put this little bow from Hobby Lobby. I have a bunch of little bows in there, so I thought that was cute. These little gold hearts, I think I got those from AliExpress, I do believe. I do have some from Bethy's Boutique Studio, but she stuffs hers and sews them and makes them herself. But I don't want to I keep those in a jar because they're so pretty. So I also just added these little halfback pearls from Dollar Tree. I mean, not Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, guys, I got a slew of these at Hobby Lobby for I think at the time it was 50% off. So I thought, oh man, that's a great deal. That was back in October. Anyway, so there's my precious little Phoebe with her sweet little smile. So I just put some pictures in here of Phoebe and a little sweetheart. Oh my gosh, she had such a great life with us, guys. She really, really did. That's my other, he's a long-haired, he was part, oh gosh, what is, he was not full Chihuahua, I don't think. He was mostly Chihuahua, but he was a long-haired Chihuahua. But I think he had something little mixed in there with him, like a Pomeranian. But oh my gosh, he was the sweetest little dog. Well, I had to have him put to sleep too at 13 because he was 13 years old when he passed. He had kidney failure. So I did keep him on medication for a year and a half. I did, and he was okay. But there towards the end, I mean, he had like 1% being able to use his kidney. So yeah, he was a sweetheart. He loved Phoebe. Oh my gosh, those two. And then there's my Phoebe there. And then I made this little bed for her. And she's like snoozing away in it. Oh my gosh. So she loved that bed. I still have that bed. I'm going to keep it. There's a picture of her right there. I don't know what she's looking at me. I've got her sitting on my lap. She's looking up at me. It's so funny. She's like, hey, what you talking about? And then here's one. It looks like a spider down there. Oh my gosh. But anyhow, I had a little dress on her. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. She wore like a size small. And then this little bow was from Dollar Tree. So I love that picture of her. She's so precious. I can't believe that she was 15 years old, guys. But she was because, my son brought her to me in 2011. But she's so precious. She was always my shadow. I'm not kidding. She was always my shadow. She would always sit, she was always looking at me. She made me feel so guilty. Like whenever I was crafting and stuff, she would just make me feel as guilty as heck. But then she was always watching me that I would come in here and sit down, take a little break. And she wanted to sit up there beside of me. So she was always my partner there on the couch. We had bought this little bed for her. It's a sugar skull bed from Ross. It was the last one. And we had bought it for her. And this was just like maybe 6 weeks before she did pass away. But she looked fine. She looked good. But with heart failure, that's what happens. And then there she is. Pretty girl. And there she is looking up at me. As you can see, my feet on each side. She's always looking at me like, Mama, pick me up. That's me and my husband. We were up there in Cherokee, North Carolina. She went in on all the trips with us. She went everywhere with us. And she really enjoyed it up there. She liked walking along the river there and stuff. It was a fun time. Here she was like in her little donut bed, and she did not like this scarf I put on her. It was like a little sweet scarf. It had like little popsicle. She did not like that thing, boy. She was like, oh, she was not happy. And then this one was one of those little things you put around their neck for Halloween. Oh, I just love that picture of her. She's so cute. And then that's me and her whenever I was up in North Carolina. visiting the grandsons and my son and daughter-in-law. And like I'm smiling. It looks like she's got the same smile. It's so funny. She and I, my husband said, you two like know each other so well. Like you know, like what each other's thinking. I said, yeah, I think so. Because I would always know, like whenever she would look at me, I knew that she was hungry. She wanted me to feed her. Anyway, this is her at one of the last yard sales that we had. And I put her like in a basket beside of me while I was taking the money because I didn't want her out there around the people. But, I put her out there so she wouldn't be in the house by herself. But look at her. She's so healthy looking. Such a precious girl. This one here, my daughter-in-law had taken pictures of Phoebe sitting on my lap. And for some reason, I wound up, I don't know where these pictures are, but I did make a little collage of them. But I just love that look. She's just gorgeous right there. And then this was a Christmas up in North Carolina, and it was cold up there, so we had our sweaters on. Isn't she? She's such a little doll. And then there she is with her little. She was just. I don't know what I don't know whether she was doing. It was like a laughing or something. I don't know. Anyway, and there she is sleeping. She's always laying on my lap. Always. So precious. Oh, I missed a picture. Oh, no, I didn't either. Because this right here, whenever okay, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I need to put this. Okay, so I want to put this picture in here, I think. Yeah, I'll put this picture in here. But, I actually needed like another photo album, but I don't know that I'm going to do it. I mean, one's going to be enough. I have extra pictures, and I also use Shutterfly to get my pictures done now instead of Walmart. And it just, I don't know, it's easier for me just to get her done that way. Oh my gosh, this photo album, sometimes it's hard to get the pictures in. I tried to finish it a while ago, but for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I have all of these extra pictures back here. That was at Christmas. That was at Christmas. And that was at Christmas. Her little sweater with the lips. This one here was a very long time ago. It's kind of blurry. But that was not too long after I got her, honestly, back in 2011. Here she is sleeping in, I don't know. That's her little crate that we got her to ride in the car with. And she was snoozing away. She's always sleeping, though. Always sleeping. Here she is underneath the Christmas tree. And there's her in her little dress. And then here I used her as a thumbnail for my Walmart haul. And then there she is. She's not looking too happy there. And then that's me and her in Cherokee. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh, my gosh. And then this one, I really love that one. That's adorable. And there she is looking out the car window. And this one here was in south of the border. And I'm always carrying her, I took her into the shops and stuff. You can take your small dogs in the shop as long as you're holding them. But they can't be walking on the ground. So that was at south of the border. And this was at south of the border too. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Like, if you've lost a pet, and I have to say that my condolences go out to my bestie, Kimmie's Kitchen and More. She just recently lost her little dachshund, Max. He was 12 years old. Just 2 or 3 weeks after Phoebe passed away, I felt so bad for Kimmie. I mean, she's a dog lover too. She's an animal lover as well. And yeah, I sent some prayers out for Kimmie as well, because she's been going through a tough time lately too. And believe me, I do know how she feels, although I know how I feel, but I can't really say really how she feels, to be honest. But, we're in the same shoes here. And if you have a pet out there, you know that eventually that's going to happen. So you need to just like love them and take the best care of them as possible, because they're only here with us for a short time. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for watching, and go over there and check out Frugal J. Go check out her GoFundMe account. And if you possibly have it in your heart to give, that would be totally awesome. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Have a wonderful Friday, guys. Bye.